It's a new Smash video. Okay, I know I'm a little late to jump on this wagon, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So a few days ago, the Smash Bros. Website confirmed one of the many long-term rumours about which characters will appear in the two upcoming games on the Wii U and 3DS. That's right, everyone's favourite magic sword-wielding, vision-having, freedom-fighting, god-killing Japanese RPG protagonist has joined the battle. That's right, Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles is tagged along with Zanza's Monado in tow. From a business standpoint, this move makes so much sense, seeing as how Xenoblade Chronicles X is set to hit shelves next year. Of course, we do have a slight problem here with the Wii original is such a rare find, and when you do actually find it, it may be at astronomical prices. I picked mine up for 40 quid, and which is a lot for a Wii game, and I've never looked back. Hashtag best game of all time. Yes, well, that's enough of that. Anyway, more on topic. Shulk seems to play exactly as he should, taking heavy inspiration from his game. As mentioned earlier, Shulk is shown using Zanza's Monado here. Makes sense, seeing as how he's a literal god when he uses his own. One more thing that's bothering me from a fanboy's point of view is he's using the Monado in its form from the start of the game, which is clearly stated over and over again. In fact, it's a major plot point in the game.
It's broken!
What? What do you mean it's broken? Don't you care about me? I could have died!
You're not hurt, are you? The Monado can't cut people.
The version that can be used to cut people is more angular and sharp, but hey, I'll let it slide.
It's changing form!
Be careful! We cannot withstand such power!
In terms of his revealed moveset, he slashes in various ways with the Monado, obviously, but a weird thing is here he's also seen using kicks and punches, which never saw the light of day in the original game. This is a weird one considering he's an indoor nerdy type in the game, and it's weapons that give him his fighting prowess.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while.
But again, I can let it slide. Now we get to the interesting bit, the Monado arts. In the original game, there were 8. Buster, Enchant, Shield, Speed, Purge, Armor, Cyclone, and Eater. Returning are Buster, Shield, and Speed with newcomers Jump and Smash, bringing the new total to 5. The 3 returning arts reprise their roles as Damage Dealer, Force Field, and Speed Boost respectively, whereas Jump is a simple jump boost and Smash appears to be another heavy hitter. His final smash is the final note before the title card shows up as Dumban and Ricky jump on it to deal a hefty chain attack with Shulk on a target. In-game, chain attack froze time and allows you to select an attack from each of your 3 party members, building up combos and inflicting statuses on enemies before they had time to react. My question is, will Ryan, Meliashara, and Fiora show their faces, or will it just be Dumban and Ricky? As another nice touch, when Shulk counters an attack, he will make it like he had a vision, saying classic lines like "A vision!" and Yep, you heard me right, Shulk is a seer in Xenoblade. His visions were integral to the plot and gameplay, warning you of devastating attacks, when an item will be needed for a future side quest, and progressing the plot. Here's the first time he had one to give you an idea.
Sorry?
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
So, of course I want to get my revenge!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
No!
While it would have been nice to see visions work properly, it would be overpowered and ruin the flow of the game for everyone not playing as him, so I can understand why they didn't do that. 2 more points to get through, so hold on to your socks. Actually, they're fairly simple. Ricky also appears as an assist trophy, and Shulk sounds like he has a different voice actor, but I'll let you be the judge on that lot.
Backslash! I'm really feeling it!
Talk all you want, because those words will be your last!
Oh, and how could I forget? After the title card, this happens.
Fancy meeting you here, Monado boy.
Oh my god, it's so cool seeing Metalface again. Don't get me wrong, he's a general asshole throughout the game, but he's still awesome. I want to know if he's a stagehand or boss or what or whatever. Anyway, it still sounds like he's voiced by the ever-amazing Tim Watson. Just listen to this.
I can talk all right. And I got a good memory. Get out of there! Get out! These screams were music to my ears. My claws slid right through her soft flesh. Like a hot knife through butter!
That's all I have on Smash for now, but on the very same day, Nintendo dropped an even bigger bombshell. They're releasing a new piece of hardware known as the new 3DS. What's the difference between it and the rest of the 3DS line? Well, it has a second set of shoulder buttons akin to the Wii's classic controller, a second but tiny circle pad above the space buttons, and a faster processing system. Sounds great, right? Well, this thing's gonna have exclusive games. You can still play the 3DS games, I presume, but these new ones won't work on the 3DS as they'll make use of the extra buttons and horsepower. Now let's see here, the 3DS is doing well from a financial standpoint. It came out in February to March 2011. That's just over 3 years ago. 3 years and they're already replacing it. This really annoys me because I got mine less than a year ago. Rubbing salt in the wound is the fact that the only confirmed game for it thus far is none other than my favourite game of all time, the one and only Xenoblade Chronicles. Yep, they're porting a rare game to a new system. I mean, fair enough, people who play Smash are gonna want to play the game. And if it's rare, that would be hard, but why not just make more of the Wii edition? Is it because the Wii is a last generation system? Sony and Microsoft are still making 360 and PS3 games. Granted, that may be one of the reasons the PS4 and Xbox One have so few exclusive games, as they're also being ported to the last gen, but the fact remains. Just because you've moved on, it doesn't mean that people are unwilling to play old games. Hell, you can even play Xenoblade on your Wii U. It's backwards compatible, you know. Okay, rant over. This does get on my nerves a bit anyway. But I have faith it may prove itself, but I'm skeptical about getting a whole new system a year after I bought the last one, because they decided to make the next Zelda game exclusive. Nintendo, I'd like to remind you that Sega pulled a similar thing with their consoles back in the day, and see how they're doing now. I hope you know what you're doing. So yeah, that was my first news video. So, question of the vid, I'm not going to forget this time. Are there any characters not confirmed to Smash that you still want to see in Smash? I'll have a link to the main official website down below, so you can go to the website and see who has been confirmed. This could be returning characters, or brand new characters, whichever you prefer. So yeah, sorry I've been off for a bit. I've been like on holiday in Mallorca, visiting relatives, all that sort of stuff. So I haven't been able to make a video for a while, but I did make a video like a little bit ago as well. I did the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. You should already know about that. It's taking over the internet practically, even more so than cat videos have. It's basically you took a bucket of ice water over your head to raise awareness for charity, and you donate a bit of money to charity as well. It's a great cause, and it's a laugh doing it, and it's a laugh watching it. So it's kind of a win-win situation, apart from the people saying it wastes water and all that stuff, wastes ice. I was actually in a cafe in Portsmouth the other day, and there was a sign on the wall that said, sorry, no ice, sorry for the inconvenience, something like that, and my brother and I were like, oh, we know what they've been doing. So yeah, that was a bit of a laugh. Anyway, you can click the link in the description to see me having water poured on my head by my brother. Seems legit. One final thing. I have an announcement for the channel. I am ditching weekly uploads. I know. But you see, the thing is, it isn't easy or fun to make videos when your morale's low. and forcing yourself to make a video every single week, it grinds you down. Any fan of the Nostalgia Critic knows that he took like a year off once. I think it was a year anyway, but he took some time off because he thought he didn't want to do it anymore, but he was really just ground down for having to do a video every week. So essentially, I am going to be uploading randomly, which means hopefully higher quality content. Because at the end of the day, would you prefer a load of shit videos or a couple of like highlights on YouTube videos? Not that it's likely I'll be making any of those. Anyway, I have quite honestly ranted and raved and rambled for long enough by this point. So I have been Ludus Defectishow, you have been amazing, and I will see you next time for whatever I do next.
Now Madrid is going to be getting the number 14 shirt. And you can work on Manchester United. What you do? Dortmund there. They're very happy. So lots of happy players there.
This spells trouble.